Dropshipping only has a 10% success rate. That's right, the business model that's been shown to be so easy to start only has a 10% success rate. But don't worry, there are ways to increase your chances of success. Dropshipping is an amazing way to start a business online with little to no money up front, while having the potential to scale to millions of dollars. And on top of that, you're gonna gain so many skills along the way because you're playing every single role in your business. I've scaled multiple 7-figure brands myself, and if you think it's too late to get into dropshipping or e-commerce, that can't be further from the truth. If we just take a look at this graph, and you can see by the year of 2026, we're projected to hit $8 trillion in global e-com sales. And what's great about dropshipping is that you only have to take a small piece of this massive pie to set yourself up for years. But how do you actually become successful in e-commerce and become that 10% that succeed? Well, after networking with others that have way more success in e-commerce than I do, I realized that we shared a lot of similar experiences while growing our businesses. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 things that you actually need to do to find success dropshipping. I do want to let you know quickly about my Shopify partnership. So if you're looking to start a dropshipping store and you want to start a Shopify store in general, I do have a discount code for only $1 per month for the first 3 months of your store. Normally that costs a minimum of $29 a month, so you're getting a great deal. And I don't know how long this is going on for, so if you want to take advantage of this offer, I'll have a link down below in the description so you can start your store. All right, the first thing that you need to realize in success with dropshipping is that it's going to take time. Contrary to what's posted online about people becoming successful overnight and making $100,000 their first week dropshipping, it's just not true. Overnight success is highly unlikely. For example, I worked on my Shopify stores for 1 to 3 hours after work 4 to 5 times a week. And even then, I still broke even for 3.5 months before seeing any profit at all. I'm tired of people reaching out to me and saying they gave dropshipping a try. And I look at their website, it looks like trash. They probably spent 15 minutes on it maximum. And I take a look at their ads and they're like improperly formatted. There's grammatical errors. It's obvious that this is not gonna work. You have to actually put time and effort into building something that's a sustainable business. Nothing's gonna come easy or overnight. You need to allocate a certain amount of time to each variable of a dropshipping store in general. You need to focus and spend time building the website. You need to spend time making ad creatives. And you need to spend a ton of time learning about marketing angles, what works, what doesn't. Overall, the more time you spend learning about e-commerce, the higher chance of success that you'll have. But you also need to spend your time efficiently. You can't just go on YouTube and watch dropshipping challenge videos for 8 hours a day and then say you're actually putting in the work and taking action. You're not, you're just watching entertainment. You definitely need to identify the difference between spending time watching financial entertainment videos versus actually taking the advice from them and taking action. If you want to take it seriously, you need to watch a video like one of my full courses and sit down, do it step by step with me, and actually implement the changes into your website. Let me just take a quick break to thank today's sponsor of the video. Menea has been a longtime partner of mine and my favorite product research tool. I use Menea from everything from finding the top 10 winning products to looking for new products for me to personally sell. They have so many helpful tools that are not really seen on the market right now. If you're trying to find a product to sell on TikTok, for example, you literally go on top 10 winning products of the day, click on TikTok ads, and it'll show you and repopulate every single day with new products. Then you can watch the ad that's doing really well on TikTok. It'll tell you how many likes they have, how many plays they have total. This one has 7 million plays. And you can actually search for the product by clicking on the AliExpress button on the top left here. You can also click on the See Product button and it will actually take you to their website to show you that product live on their website, what they're selling it for, how their landing page is. Basically, you can use it as an indication and spy on your competitors. For example, they have 7 million plays and they're wasting it on that terrible looking website. You can do this better. They also have a new plan called the Business Plan, which uses AI to find your winning products for you, the success radar, and it tracks shops. It shows what products have been popping off, how many sales they've had in the last 7 days, which ones are essentially going viral right now. And Menea has a ton of other great features. I really recommend checking them out. If you want to do so, I'll have a link down below in the description where you can get a discount. All right, now let's get back to the video. All right, the second thing that's going to help you become successful in e-commerce and dropshipping is stop focusing on that winning product. You need to find the supply and create the demand. You'd be really surprised to hear what some of these top e-com people are selling. A lot of these top e-com sellers don't focus on these trendy products, and they're not just like these hot topic items and products that they're trying to sell. They're focusing on evergreen niches. A great example is cleaning supplies. But all in all, lots of products can become winning products. The way to do this is advertising correctly and hitting the right demographic and audience. The first step when you're looking at analyzing any product, if it's worthy of selling, is doing the same thing that Mr. Beast does to YouTube videos. He comes up with an idea and then he asks himself, well, can I make a really good thumbnail and title out of this? If I can't, we're moving on. I take the same approach with finding products, but with marketing angles. So I look at a product and I think to myself, are there a bunch of different marketing angles that I can take with this product? Yes or no? This is a skill you really need to learn, and you can do this by reading case case studies about small e-com brands that have become multi-million-dollar empires. Two great examples would be Movement Watches and Gymshark. And a lot of the company CEOs will actually have interviews about how they got started, what was really moving the needle. Then you can study this and see, was it the certain ad creative? Was it a marketing angle? Was it the campaign in general? Was it the offer that they had? These are the things that you want to study in your respective niche and then apply them to your brand. But all in all, you need to spend time focusing on marketing angles, ad creatives, and your offer. The next thing that you need to understand when it comes to success in e-commerce and dropshipping is that you're going to go through a lot of trial and error. You need to be okay with hitting roadblocks, failing, and potentially even losing a decent amount of money. And I think that this element is one of the hardest things to actually overcome in your e-com journey. Because if you think about it, anyone can spend time reading case studies, anyone can spend a lot of time building their brand and making their website as converting as possible. But changing and controlling your mindset is a really hard thing to do. It's almost like the only way to actually learn this skill set is to go through that process and then look back and realize that you learned this skill set. And I'm not saying the solution is to have success and then you will find this solution in this mindset. You need to learn it earlier because you're going to be going through this process and you're going to be hitting all these failures and roadblocks, and you need to be able to handle it. And I'm assuming a lot of you guys right now are in the beginning stages, so this is really important. So how can you build up your mental strength and mindset? Well, the first way is reading books in general. Entrepreneurial books are great, especially when you're learning about people that came from nothing and the struggles that they went through and they document it, or an autobiography kind of about their business, because then you can relate to them. They're going to offer you tips of what got them through certain scenarios and situations. Also, another good type of read would be mental toughness. So books like Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, that was a fantastic book, basically showing that you can get through anything that you put your mind to, and we're capable of so much more than we actually realize. And another great way of improving your mental toughness in general is exercising. Exercising almost puts you through the exact same process. Pushing your body physically and then over time seeing the results that are directly coming from that push that you're giving yourself is correlated pretty much identically to building a business and going through these struggling times, putting in a lot of work, grinding long hours, really pushing your mental limits. And then you look back and you can directly see the improvements that you've made along the way. Maybe it's your first sale, maybe it's your first $10,000 day. Both building a business and building up your physical body share a lot of the same traits. Exercising will help your mental toughness and really train your brain to think this way. Those are the three things I truly think you should be focusing on if you want to start any business at all. Looking back at the successful businesses that I ran, those are the things I would tell myself earlier on to focus on if I could go back in time. I hope that this video was motivating for you guys. I hope it was helpful. I love putting out these kinds of videos. So let me know in the comments below if you like this kind of video and what video you want to see next. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.